Back in the studio, everybody. Back in the studio. I think I'm gonna do another pop art flower. Let me get set up here. That's one I did yesterday, Sunday, early. I got up early. I can't believe how early I got up. Oh, look at that. Lined up just perfect. I'm going to get me in some of the shot today. There we go. Hopefully it stays in focus. All right. So here's what this box is kind of cool. So I was gone for about an hour and a half. And you just take the top off. And the paint's ready to go. Let's get going. Today I'm going to put a background up there. I didn't do it last time, and it didn't look good so we're going to put some kind of color in the background today. This is like a mix of red, purple, and white, and blue with some glaze in it. These are fun paintings. If you're new to acrylic paint, I really recommend giving these a try. And if you're gonna try and sell your art, I think these will be really good. You won't have any trouble selling these. Even if you're like a no-name artist. Let's try and blend that. You could either leave, the lines in there if you want. You could make some designs, or you could blend it out. I'll blend it out and show you the difference. You got to kind of have a dry brush to do it though. My brush was in water, so I'm going to try and dry it just a little bit with the paper towel. Now if you want a softer look, just come in here and kind of blend all that down really lightly so some of the darker tones stay in there. Just a quick blend. And then wipe your brush to take some of the paint off the brush. There you go. It takes all those lines out, all the brush strokes, so you get a flat surface to work on now. The reason I did that, I'll show you, because I'm going to sketch all my flowers in with black. Let's do a cool pot today, a vase. Let's do one so we'll do let's make the lip first and then decide what I'm going to do here. We'll make it real skinny in here. make it bulge up. Make them bulge up a little. Just like that. That looks kind of cool. Straight across on the bottom. Not so much a heart, but kind of a heart shape there. That looks kind of cool. I like that. So then I'm going to have a table. We'll do maybe a square table today. So we'll run a line out and then have a line coming back this way. Same way here. So it looks like a tabletop. There we go. All right, let's sketch some flowers. So I like to do one that looks like straight at you. So I'm going to do a daisy up here. I'm using regular black right out of the tube because it'll dry faster. If I use that fluid black, it won't dry as fast, and I'll have to wait to paint these petals. I'm going to make this one look like the petals are really close together. I want this to look like a big flower there. And I want to fill it all in, so I don't want to have any space in the middle. We'll do a couple stems here. I'll do that in a second. Let's put one over here. These are really fun to paint. I think I'm going to do, I'll probably end up doing a rose up there, a small rose. And what I'm going to do, I'll do a daisy here, like, that is like sideways, maybe. I'll probably do one more of those, maybe off the side here. We'll do one down here on the table after I paint the table in. So there we go. Looking good. I'm going to do my stems with this is a angle brush. There we go. All right, we're about ready to paint now. Oh no, we're not. We gotta do some of my. We gotta do some leaves. So there's these leaves I do that just kind of come out, and I just make them round. Just some kind of something coming out of the pot. Biddy boo, biddy boo. Put a few leaves in there. Very good. All right. I'm going to do my pot first. I think I want to do like a reddish purple pot. Kind of translucent maybe. That's a nice purple there. Hey, I got one like already. Hey. All right. No worries. Go to bed, man. Ed, how's it going? I see you in there. This is, I don't know what they were asking, but this is purple. This background color was just pink and a little bit of purple. And then I blended it down to soften it up a bit. Now it's time to put some colors in here. So I picked the purple pot And I'm going to violet. That's more, no, it's red violet. So my table's going to be complementary colors showing yellow green. So I'm going to make a yellow green table. I'm using glaze, mixing yellow and green. Lots of glaze in my paint today. I want it to stay bright. I want this one to be like really bright for some reason. Wow, that shadow's going to look good on this green. Yeah, this is almost like a fluorescent green, but it's not. Look at that. This is kind of cool. I'll probably use that green for my leaves. Yeah, I'll put a little phthalo green in it, and then I'll use that green for these leaves right here. Look at that. This is one of the simplest ways to paint here. If you're like an acrylic painter and this is a good idea. If you're a new artist and you don't know what to paint, try one of these. These are really fun. Look at that. Really cool. I really like that purple color. Really popping. So this flower, I always like to make those yellow. But I think I'm going to put a little orange in it today because my yellow, it's not the best yellow in the world. So it's going to be a yellow orange. Pretty cool. I think I'm gonna put some more glaze down. I want to make sure this one stays bright. we'll do this one orange. So I went to go run a few errands, and then I stopped to get a Pepsi at the gas station. There was someone there trying to sell this wax. So I listened to his whole spiel. He was trying to take the yellow out of my headlights. I go, yeah, go ahead and try. I go, I've had someone try and do this before, but it didn't work. And he's like, well, they didn't have this. So he tried to take the yellow out, and it didn't work. And then he did clean my one window with it. And the wax did kind of work on the window. It made it clean, but then I was gonna help him out and buy one can. So he told me, he goes, they usually sell these for $80. So is this a can like this big? And he goes, I'll give it to you for half for $40. So I went in and got my soda, and then I told him I had to run to the bank to get I was gonna buy it for $40 to help him out, and then he tried to sell me more, and somehow it got up to $120 for. He had a can that like Armor All type stuff, and he had one for carpet. Package deal, would go for $200, but I'll give it to you for half $100. I'm like, I go, all right, I'll run to the bank, and I never went back. $40 for a thing of wax. He should have just been happy with the $40. I was actually gonna go get $40 for him. Wow, this is gonna be a bright one. It's gonna look good once I put all the shadows and the light and everything in there. It's gonna look good. You got to give it some time. I'll try not to take too long on this one. But once I put start putting different colors on these petals and the white, it looks really cool. down on the corner. Trying to think what color to do that one. I'll try and do it white. That one kind of came out greenish white. See if I can get white in here. Do 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 do. Yeah, these are pretty easy. Today I'll put some of those squiggly lines around there. I'll put some more designs in there. It'll look good. And I think I'll put a checkered uh, tablecloth on there to add some more to it. It'll be more than just this. Natan. So the other day we had there's the Pepsi I bought. The other day we had the German Shepherd guy in here. What was his name? I tried to find the channel so I could subscribe, but there was so many of the same dog's name. It was like Kino, the German Shepherd, something like that. But there was so many channels with the same name, I didn't know which one to pick. Kona, the German Shepherd. So there's like a lot of the same channels with the same wording. I'm going to try and use I'm going to use the angle brush now for all the coloring. Let's see how this works. So on my yellow, I'm going to I have to darken it up with some burnt umber. Yellow ochre and burnt umber. And we'll get a darker yellow for this one side. And for this, I'm going to use red for that flower. Some kind of red. I've got red and crimson here. Biddy-boo. And I'm switching to my filbert brush because these are smaller and I don't think that would have worked for these. So I'm going to try and put a dark blue. Oh, I got a little white in there. This is actually called Windsor blue. It's really dark. Do 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 do. I think this painting's going to go pretty quick. It might not though, because I got to do a lot of work on the background. I'll have to do the background and then I'll have to outline all the black again on the flowers. So it's still going to take some time. Where are we at? 33 minutes. 33 minutes. Let me get my shadow in here. Oh, I want to make it just a dark gray so I can still see the line on there. Okay, I want to put a flower here. I think I'm going to put I'll put a daisy down there. Probably laying flat. Laying flat on the table. These are fun, but I like to do the other ones better. Like, they look more like, you know, fine art where I don't outline them, but they're both fun. I think I'm going to put the yellow uh, a yellow one down here as well. It'll go good with the green and the purple. It'll really pop. Yeah, I'm giving it a second to dry. Put a couple leaves in here. I guess I can start my background now. Oh no, I want to do. I'll start putting some white in there. I'm gonna use the. I'm gonna try the fluid white. Let's see what that does. Just got to put a little bit in. You don't even need that much. Let's see how good this stuff works for highlighting. Look at that. It works good. It works really good. It's got nice really nice consistency in the paint. Look at that. Wow. I'll zoom into the image now so you can get a better look at it. I'm going to take the light off a little so it doesn't glare. Look at that. Doesn't that look cool? Looks pretty sweet. It's amazing what a little white does to really makes these things look amazing. Pretty cool. I'm digging that. Digging it, yo diggity. So I'm going to make this flower yellow. Try and make it yellow. If you paint one of these, you can, if you're careful, you could, if you stay inside your black lines, you won't have to go over it again. But I'm gonna redo all the black lines with this fluid paint with black, so it really pops. It cleans it all up at the very end. Cleans it up, makes it look good. So I'm going to put a shadow underneath this flower. So it looks like it's got some dimension in it. Very cool. Let me take a breather here. Let's see who's in the old. Still got Ed, I think. I keep forgetting it's Monday. There's not a lot of people on YouTube on Monday. It's not like the best day. Not the best day to be painting. I'm going to change this flower to a light blue because I don't like the way it came out with the highlighting. There we go. Much better. Here, I'll give you a little example on this flower, what's going to happen. So I use this, it's basic acrylics fluid, black. You just got to put a little in there. A little goes a long way. This is a acrylic number 2 round. It's pretty stout, the tip. It's not a soft brush. It's got a nice point on it, so you could do really good detail work with this brush. You're just basically going to come in and outline your petals again with black. Just like that. Try and stay small around the middle part. Just like that. Check it out. See how cool that flower looks? I didn't even shade that one yet. I'll show you how to shade a white one. It's obviously got enough white in it already. So you're just going to worry about the dark side. Pretty cool. All right, I don't want to get ahead of myself because I still got to do the background. All right, this flower down here, we need some dark color in the petals. I'd like to at least put 2 tones in the color to make it look cool. Now this flower, I want to finish the petals on it. A little better. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Man, I'm so glad I got through the work day today. It's quite a bit of work to do on these. All right, it's looking good. It's that gray. I want white. Let me get some more white here. Using Winsor Newton today. Daniel, how you doing? Yeah, this is a real simple one. This is for I think anybody, even if you've never painted, I think you could do this one. It's like a good one to start off with. Down on the corner, out in the street. That's a lot of glaze in there. So I'm hoping it stays, you know, pretty bright like that. think I might have to throw a load of laundry in after this. Wow. That's starting to look pretty good. I like that vase. The vase is kind of funky looking. I gotta lighten it up on this side though. Willie and the Pup Boys. I like the green better. Do 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 do. I like the way that shadow looks. Let's see. Let me see how far I am into this. I didn't even check. 1 hour. Wow. I still got a few of you in here watching. That's good. I mean, it is Monday. I'm going to try and have it done here in 10 minutes. Hold on. So now I'm going to finish all my black lines. Now that I think I've done what I'm going to do in the background. So when I put all the color in, I hit the lines, so I'm trying to redefine all the black lines now. It's pretty much the last thing you want to do. If you want it to look really tight, you could try and get all these flowers to fill in so you don't have any stuff showing through the back. So that means you'd have to overlap a lot of these flowers. See how I kind of put these two together? You'd have to do a lot of that. I already did those two, so that's good. Down on the corner. Do do do. All right, I'm digging it. I dig it. Can you dig it? There we go. All right, now I'm going to do the, let me do some swirlies. Some swirly cues. Do 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 do. There we go. I'm done with this one. Those swirls are kind of, you can leave them in or take them out. But look at that. Really fun art. Pretty fun. Let me put a few functions on here. Sketch looks kind of cool. Yeah, I like that sketch look. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I got one like on this one. I think I'm going to have to like it. Because I do like it. Alright, have a good rest of your Monday, guys, and I'll see you later. I don't think I'm going to do any more tonight. I got to get some stuff done around the house. See you, Daniel. Thanks, everybody. See you tomorrow.